Hi, guys. How is everyone today? Okay, so today I'm going to do something that I haven't done in months, possibly years, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going solo, people. I'm riding solo. It felt so funny because I haven't done it in so long. So, how it works is I'll tell them, okay, this is what I want to talk about today. Does anyone want to come on and talk about it? And everyone said, no. To be more specific, hell no. We're over Erika. That's what they're saying. But it's news. It's not a lot going on today in the world of housewives. So I wanted to talk about this. So we're going to talk about Erika Girardi asking the judge, this is not a joke, for a gag order. Okay. Then we're going to talk about the feud, the family never ending feud between the Manzos. Okay. Dina and Caroline. So let me go ahead and play my intro, allow more people to come into the room, and then I'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? I'm not gonna lie. This feels weird, okay? I'm used to having a crew, okay? I'm flying solo. Now, I did this for years by myself, but I got used to having someone around me so, I could beat up on and, be mean to. I'm not going to be able to be mean to anybody today, okay? So I'm feeling like a little alone here. But that's not going to stop me because we got to talk about what we got to talk about. So we're going to talk about Erika Girardi first. Oh, God. Now, I can see why no one wanted to do this video with me because is there more to say, Sharrell? What more can we say besides she's selfish, okay, self-centered, and she's lying about being a go-go dancer. She probably was a damn stripper. What more is there to talk about? I felt that we knew everything we had to know about this case, okay? Erika is planning on fighting in court the trustees. This is not a joke, people. It is not a joke. She wants to fight to save her assets. I wish Perry was here so someone else can help me beat up on her. She wants to save her assets. This is not a joke. I'm not making it up, okay? I have no reason to make this up. That is the most how bad does that look? Okay. And not only does she want to fight to save her assets, I don't know what assets she could be talking. What, shoes, what clothes? Like what assets are you talking about? She doesn't want us to know what assets she's talking about because she's asking the judge, drum roll please, for a gag order on all parties. I'm not making this up. She becomes hateable by the second, minute, hour. I mean, okay, let me get this straight. You don't want anyone to know what your assets are. Not only do you not want them to know what the assets are, you want it private that you want to keep them. I don't make this up. You couldn't pay me to write a better script. How so? I'm talking about victims, okay? I'm sure your victims are not walking around in Gucci shoes. To me, this is probably the thing she wants to keep. Rings, okay? She probably got so many rings, more rings than she has fingers. Oh, I want to keep my emeralds and my like I've been saying, it's sickening, people, sickening. The entire time, she has showed absolutely no empathy for the victims, okay? Nothing. How many rings do you need? And what are the assets that we're talking about? Cars that we don't know about? What could it be? Property we don't know? I want to know. And I'm not the only one who wants to know. The trustees, they're fighting it. They don't want a gag order. Well, all this time we've been talking and finding out what's been going on and how selfish you are and how no good time is. And now, when it comes to your assets, you want everyone to be quiet? Okay? No wonder the trustees are trying to fight this. And don't forget, they are in the process of trying to hire Ronald Richards, who comes on the show. He hasn't been on there in a while. I'm going to have to give him a call. Comes on the show to find the assets. This does not need a gag order. I hope the judge throws this selfish act, that's what I'm going to call it, this selfish act out the window. She does not want you guys to know she's going to fight to keep her assets. And then what are you going to say? Well, this ring really looked good on me here. I really need to. How do you explain yourself? Erika is just, oh my God. I always thought Lisa Rinna was the worst person on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but no, it has to be Erika Girardi. And like I said, when she's not apologized, said not a word about the victims. And when we have seen her cry, it's for herself. I don't know what kind of marriage that was. Because, Tom is just as selfish and greedy as she is. I mean, please. He made enough money way back in the day off of that Aaron Brockovich case to last him a lifetime. Where is all this money going? It just doesn't make any sense. They probably have frivolous stuff, 500 shoes, something ridiculous. This is the most selfish couple on reality TV, possibly in the world. I'm just saying, people, I feel absolutely no pity for Erika Girardi, but she wants them to put a gag order on it. They don't want the gag order, the trustees. I don't blame them. Like, we've been talking about everything else. You didn't want a gag order on who the victims were. You didn't want a gag order of what their pain and suffering. You didn't want a gag order on that. It sounds so selfish. It really is. I want a gag order when it comes to my assets that I'm going to fight and demand that I keep. I can't make this. I don't even know what to say. Oh, okay. Monica Hill says, it's truly amazing. What you throw out to the universe, you get back. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys. The gag order is probably because Erika has stashed the money away. What else could it be? What assets are we talking about? Early on, they said that she was trying to sell some clothes, not for the victims, for herself. They said that's considered an asset. They didn't want her to sell it. Could it be clothes, jewelry, property, stolen money, hidden somewhere? Tom has money hidden somewhere. I just don't believe anything else unless there's a document saying there's no more hidden money. There's hidden money somewhere. Listen. You're not fooling me. Don't pee on my leg and tell me that it's raining, as Judge Judy would say. There's money hidden somewhere, and I hope my friend Ronald Richards finds it. It is selfish, selfish, selfish. This is the worst thing ever. But on tomorrow, what's today? Today's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow, when the episode comes on, we're going to start talking about Tom Girardi being a thief. Okay, like they like to call it embezzling. That's a snazzy word for thief. Okay, stealing. So this is when they really are going to transcript everything that she says. This is crazy. Like I couldn't live like this, be under this kind of pressure to know that I'm a thief. The world is watching me, and then they're going to take my television show, which I make money, and see if I say anything in that television show that they can use in court. It's so bad. It's so bad. But she brought it on herself. Do I feel sorry for her? Absolutely not. Absolutely. Am I a mean person? I mean, my mom doesn't think so, but we've got a super chat. No sympathy for Erika. Thank you, Bria. Okay. Selfish human being. Karma will get her in the end. Listen, I have to agree with Bria. Like, what comes around goes around. You've been riding high for years. I still say no one can tell me different. She had to know. As long as it didn't affect her, that's how she's acting now. As long as it doesn't affect her, you know what she'll probably do when she goes to court to talk about her assets? Cry. That's when she'll cry, okay? When she has to give all her stuff back. Oh, that was a nice pair of Louis Vuitton. Like, she's so selfish. Oh my gosh. I tried to like Erika. And can you believe when she first came on? This is not a joke. She's my favorite housewife. said, she's so cool, down to earth. What was I smoking? Okay, was I
smoke weed every day?
Was I smoking weed? She was my favorite housewife. I thought she was cool when she was hanging out with Yolanda. I've heard just the craziest stuff about Yolanda. I'm going to say that for another video. I hope she doesn't turn out to be just as selfish as Erika Girardi. In my opinion, Yolanda is what a housewife was supposed to be. She's down to earth. She was cool. She wasn't all snooty. But I heard some stuff. We got to talk about that probably tomorrow. But anyway, I put her in the same category as Yolanda. I loved Erika, but now, God, I hope I didn't write that down anywhere so someone can go back and prove that I used to like Erika. Maybe I should erase all those videos that I made back in the day. That's so funny. Maybe I should erase those videos so there's no evidence that I had lost my mind and I had to be high on something. I don't know what it was, something for me to even like her. It's insane. Let's see what Karen has to say. She knew all this was going down. I agree with you. When they were filming, okay, let me finish. What we're seeing now and still flaunt all of her assets. I don't know about you guys, but when they were in Tahoe, like she tried to play around with the water and pretend like they were getting drunk, but she wasn't there. She seemed off to me. Something wasn't right. I agree with Karen. She knew way before that. She knew in the beginning. She knew, but she looked very worried. Now, I don't know if this is hindsight. Hindsight is 2020 because now, we know what's going on. I'm like, look, but she wasn't laughing as much. She was just being her little arrogant self. She just looked like she had things on her mind. We'll talk about that at the end. Now let's move on to this. Oh my God. Sad. This is what it is. Sad, never ending family feud between the Manzos. Okay. It's really sad if you think about it. And, I already know, never believe anything you see on television. So when Caroline came out with that stupid line back in the day, we're the thickest thieves. Remember that when she was being a bully, saying how close her family is? I should have known that she's just damn lying. Because no family's perfect. Every family has flaws, but this is a little more than flaws. This is bad. So we all know that Dino's ex-husband was behind the home invasion and he got arrested for it. We all know that Caroline wrote the character letter saying what a great guy he was so he can get out. And after she wrote that letter, he did get out. We know that Dina was upset about it. We know that Caroline's second to the oldest son, Chris, talked about it on his podcast. Teased about it. He said one day I'm going to come out and tell all the family secrets. Like, don't do that unless you're going to do it, Chris. I'm with Dina on this one. So Dina got upset and said he's saying all of that for clicks and views. I agree with her. Like, don't tell me what you're going to do. Just do it. We want to know who started this mess because the rumor is Dina thinks that Caroline is jealous of her, and then Caroline didn't like the way that Dina acted on the show. And this reasons for blood sisters to never talk to each other again. And then only that, write a character letter for the ex that did the home invasion and beat up your husband with a bat and tied you up. That's like betrayal I've never heard anything like that. Like what? I understand that that's her ex-brother-in-law and blase, but Dina's your sister. Okay. How bad could it be that you guys are like, you want the guy that did this to her free? It makes no sense. But anyway, so they're fighting back and forth. So Chris comes out and says that, and Dina gets upset and says, he's looking for clicks and views. And then today, Albie, the oldest, comes out in support of his mom. Now, I don't know if it's just me, people. I'm not a good judge of character, obviously. But to you, does it seem like Caroline's children are always scared to go against her? Do they seem like little mommy robots? It just seems like whatever their mom says, they're going to be down for. I don't ever see them saying something like, you know what? what my mom did was wrong. That's her blood sister. You're wrong. No, of course, he's not going to say that. What did he come out and say? He said his mom had to make a tough decision and she ended up following her heart and she did what she thought was best, and that he supported his mom and he would never want to be in that situation, but she showed her bravery. I wish I had that bat that Tommy had when he broke into that house and beat up David. I would use it on Albie. Albie, shut up. Okay, your mom threw her sister under the bus. Okay, it is what it is. Don't praise her. I would rather you say nothing at all. Okay, just shut up. Just shut up. If you're going to act like, what she is doing is okay and how brave brave? I just don't understand civil rivalry getting this bad till you never talk to each other. They haven't talked to each other in years, okay? And not only that, your mom sides with the guy that, invaded your home and beat up your husband with a baseball bat. Kyle says, on vacation in Puerto Rico, but couldn't miss. Oh, my girl, Sharrell. Thank you, Kyle. So sweet. Puerto Rico. Puerto Vallarta. I'm sorry. He's in Mexico, not Puerto Rico. Sounds like fun. I met someone else was going to Mexico. Oh, yeah. I was watching Funky Dineva's video. He's in Mexico, too. But anyway, I don't know what to say about this family. It's just, it's no hope. I just don't get it. I would never squeal on my sister or turn my back on her or write a character letter for the guy that broke into her home and had her husband beat up. That's crazy. Let's see what you guys are saying. Blood isn't always thicker than water. Well, I guess that's true. My goodness, I just can't see myself doing that. But, I have a different kind of family. Like, I would never do that to my sister. Do you guys remember I brought my sister on the show? Linda says, Caroline had surgery because her husband lost all of that weight. Yeah. And looking good. Scared Al was going to creep with something young. The men trade. Oh, yeah. Them in quickly for something young and snatched. So you're saying, Linda, that Caroline had surgery, some kind of weight loss surgery or assistance too? She did lose a lot of weight. That's interesting. Let's see what else is. I can't see what's so bad. They need to get the family back together. Jenny, thank you. Or there will be no family. So Dina has a daughter. I believe her name is Alexis. What, is she not seeing her cousins after all this time? It makes no sense. If you guys keep fighting and acting like two bloodhounds, there will be no family. But we're at this point now. Your sister really turned her back on you and wrote a letter for your ex. Do you forgive her? The guy that beat up your husband twice. Because remember, the first time he hired the mobster, John Perna, to beat him up twice. I don't know if I can forgive. It's just one problem after another. And this is just snowballing into an out of control situation. Joe says, I guess she didn't use the chapel in her house. You're talking about Erika. Never liked her. Thank you. She's a nasty piece of work. It shows in her face. You can't hide it. Erika, I am ashamed to admit, what was I thinking when she was my favorite housewife? I was just caught up. I should have known from those Erika Jane videos. What is the one? It's Expensive to Be Me. What a shallow song. What a shallow song. Perry, you're in the link? Okay, I'll drop the link. Perry has changed his mind, people. Here we go. Let's see what Perry has to say. I thought he didn't have any opinion. Go on, Sharrell, do your thing. And now here he is. I might as well take other calls if anyone else wants to call in. In the meantime, let's see. Erika looks miserable all the time. Jenny, I'm not kidding. I feel on the last episode, just the last one, she just looked stressed. She wasn't being herself, dancing all over the place. It just didn't, I don't know. It just didn't look right. I don't know if it's because I know now what's going on, but I said to myself, this doesn't look good. Hold on 1 second. Let me drop this link. I think I just missed a super chat too. Okay. I'm back. Harry,
What's up?
what do you have to say?
Oh, no. I was just minding my business, you know, that. But you keep coming with these questions like, why would Erika hide her assets?
Yeah.
Most tricks do.
Oh,
They don't-
okay. Is that what you wanted the link for?
The only thing I'm gonna say is most tricks don't care if the John get arrested. They just want to make sure they got paid for tonight. Okay. So she got money under the mattress, under her garter belt, under her bra, panties, wherever. But that's all.
No, Erika, let's stop right there, Perry. What do you think the assets are? Do you think it's clothes?
It's cash.
Jewelry?
No.
It's cash?
It's cash. It's a bank accounts.
Oh, Perry.
Yeah, it's bank accounts.
No. It can't be bank accounts. Let me tell you.
No, it's bank accounts, maybe not. No, offshore bank accounts, whatever it is. And if she got something in the States,
let's offshore, onshore, from a block from the shore, any kind of bank accounts, and she tried to fight that, the public would tear her up alive. They really would.
She's trying to hide. No, if they knew about them, she's trying to cover up and hide them and get access to them. That's what she's trying to do.
Oh, this is terrible. Look, we got some calls. Let's see what other people say.
You get the glam squad, but damn.
Maybe that's the asset she's fighting for. Hi, Parker.
Hey,
what's up, Parker?
If I were Erika and I didn't care what anyone said about me, I would have hopped in Kyle's carry-on bag to go to Turks and Caicos with these girls, and I would have taken my behind to a country with no extradition treaty, and I would have taken all the money out of my alleged offshore bank accounts, all the millions that have been stolen and packed away, and I would just be living my life like that.
Well, okay, she can't. She's on national television, Parker. She can't go somewhere else where they're going to know her. They're going to be like, why is Erika Girardi in Sweden with her hair dyed brown?
Well, you got to go to a place with no extradition and they can't do anything. If you go to a place where they can't kick you out, then she's good for life. What
do you think the assets are?
It's cash.
I think that there is a lot of money wrapped up in overseas bank accounts. No, that's the thing.
And then this cash, for real though, Sharrell, the cash should be wrapped up in saran wrap underneath the yacht floor. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure they have cash stockpiled everywhere in all the crevices and all I'm sure.
You don't think it's like her clothes? You don't think it's her clothes or her jewelry?
No, not that.
I know that Cartier ring, I'm sure that's already been accounted for, but I know she's got to be sick to give that thing up. I would be sick.
That's the problem. I mean, because you know what, though, for real, as much work as she had to do to get to where she's at.
She's shown off too much on TV. They already have too many notes on her.
And what I'm saying, Parker, is that, you know what, as much as we don't like her, she had to do a lot of work to get to where she at.
Yeah.
I mean, how many poles have she swung around?
Okay, Jerry, I
dumpsters that she hung around behind 7-Eleven. I'm trying to tell you that this girl had to work for this money, and now at this point, she refused to lose it. You know what? At the end of the day, don't no trick give a damn about a John.
Oh my God.
That's it.
I'd be scared for my life if I were her to lose it, not for like her actual life, but like I'd be scared to lose all that because it would be hard to go from the top to the jailhouse.
Yeah.
Let me say something. This is the last question. Parker, if Erika came out and said, I'm going to sell all of my jewelry and give the proceeds to the victims, would you look at her different?
Yeah, I probably would.
I mean, she's not making us like her at all.
I just mean no indications nothing is indicating toward that. I think if the money goes back to the victims, it's going to be because the court system is making.
In fact, I might like her better. I'll be like, oh my gosh, she gave away that Maserati. I mean, if she moved into a regular apartment like regular people, I'd be like, okay, She
You
went
can
from a
deal with
mansion
that.
to, a one bedroom.
Sharrell, you can deal with that. Some people so materialistic, and after all she done to get it,
Yeah.
she's not gonna go from I was #1 on Broadway, I was a top 10, well, whatever, published a book
Bestseller
or
author,
whatever in
yeah.
New York or whatever, to back being a damn streetwalker.
Yeah, that's
Perry,
not gonna
oh
happen.
God.
Nobody's gonna do this.
Oh my God,
That's
streetwalker
not gonna
here.
happen.
They got to get penitentiary time. You
I
understand?
can't
They ain't
believe
gonna
I
do it
dropped the
anymore.
link for this. You are a mess. Listen, Parker, did you have any last words?
I'm excited for tomorrow's episode. I'm really excited. And I'm excited for the reunion.
Yeah,
Already.
yeah.
I'm already
Yeah.
excited for the reunion.
It's gonna be good. So tomorrow, it will be the first episode when they introduce what's going on with Tom. It's gonna be good. Don't
Okay.
miss it.
It's
gonna be good.
I'm gonna be
All right. Thank you for calling in. I
Later,
appreciate the
Parker.
call.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Hi, Lala.
What's up, Lala?
Hello. How are
Hey, what's
you?
happening?
Hi, Lala. How you doing?
I'm okay. How
Can you
about
hear
you
us?
guys?
Oh, we're doing great.
Yes,
Thank
can you hear me?
Sound off. What did you want to talk
you. Yeah, we
about?
can hear you. We can hear you.
Miss Erika Girardi.
Mm-hmm.
She used to be a favorite of mine, also Sharrell, but I
Oh.
quickly saw through her like the very first 2 seasons.
Oh, did you?
Erika is one cold bitch. Yes, she is one cold bitch. Like,
Don't be shy, Lala. Don't be shy. No, and it's not an act, is it? It's not an act. Something is wrong with that woman. Okay? Something's
no,
wrong with her. She has not said sorry, has
Yes,
not acknowledged
it is.
anything.
it really
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
She's not sorry. She's not gonna apologize. She's not gonna acknowledge it. She's feel like she's entitled to everything Tom Girardi has given her. She is not gonna give up any of her assets to pay back any of that money, even though she knows she's not entitled to any of those things.
It's sad. It's sad.
Oh, yeah.
It's sickening.
But that doesn't matter to her.
Yeah.
It
Go
really
ahead,
is sad that they could steal all that money from all those people and she could be on television just flaunting all of that stolen wealth. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I gotta
just
say this.
appalled because I actually liked her. Like I said, like you, Sharrell, I really liked her like the first 2 seasons. Her whole little act, the little name she came up with herself, Erika Jane, I thought that was so cute. Her whole little shtick. But as the seasons went on,
stripper like.
you could see her personality. You could see the cold bitch in her. Like she deserves the name Ice Queen. She really does deserve that name. It fits her.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
It fits her to a T.
Yeah, it does. So don't forget to watch it tomorrow, Lala, when they start talking about the case. It's gonna get good.
Oh yes, I know. I have been waiting.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for calling in, Lala.
Hey,
I think
thanks,
we got
Lala.
an echo. A delay. We have a delay.
No problem. I've been trying to call in for a while because I also had an opinion. I wanted to give you guys a little tea, but I haven't for some reason. My mic always seems to act up when you try to add me. And the shows I've been calling in on trying to give a little tea are the ones you've been talking about, Simon and Portia, because Portia and I are actually cousins.
Wait, what? Hold up. What'd you say?
Girl.
Portia
Stop right
Williams
there.
and I are actually cousins.
No. Are you serious?
Yes. Yes.
Well, first,
Auntie Diane. Yes, those are my cousins.
okay, so you've been watching Perry get beat up by
Gabor.
Gabor. Because
Yes.
remember, Perry's team Portia and Gabor's team Kenya. Why didn't you call in? Okay, so listen, Lala, you do me a favor. I'm gonna go on right after this,
Yes.
15 minutes after this, and we're gonna have Gabor. Do you have good stuff to say?
Okay. Okay, well, I can't really give you guys any of the tea about what's going down because I haven't talked to them in years. But I can say, Perry, I thought you were seeing the light, like everyone said. And then you just turned around. You should have stayed with where you were going. Portia.
Be specific.
I hate
you
to
mean
burst.
stay Team Portia?
I hate to burst your bubble.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, let that go. Let that go. Listen. Everything people need to realize, everything they see on reality TV is not reality. Okay. One thing I can say, the persona you see of kind of, I don't want to just call her stupid. I'll say airhead. That airhead, very spoiled, entitled attitude. Oh, that is Portia all day long.
Oh,
she's not faking that. That's her. Yes,
my.
she's admitted on TV, she's a huge liar.
Wow.
Yeah,
it hurts a little bit.
What? It's true.
Oh my God.
It's true. It's very true. It's true. It's very true. Like she's a very spoiled, entitled brat. Like that is her. That's really her. Damn. She's not faking that. That's her.
Damn,
okay, let me say this.
Hurts.
Aunt Diane, Portia's mom, Diane, is stunning. Was she a good-looking woman back in the day? Stunning, isn't she?
Yes, she's very good looking. Yes, very.
So, but she was...
And to set the record straight, for all those people saying Auntie Diane was never married to Jose, Portia's father, Jose Sr., they're dead wrong. They were married.
I was going to ask you that. Okay, so they were married. Yes. And Portia's mother, Diane, was not the other woman?
No, Portia's brother is named after his father, Jose Jr. Or the third, rather, because the grandfather was named Jose also.
Wait, what brother?
But yeah, they were married.
What brother? Portia has a brother?
Yes, he's older than she is. They've showed him, he's only been on the show like twice.
Oh. Wow.
That I can remember.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Has she always been close to Lauren?
No.
Oh my God. Wait, what? No?
No. Okay. Everybody seems to think Auntie Diane was the side chick, which she wasn't. She was married to Portia's father. They divorced, and you know, of course, Portia's father got with Lauren's mother. I can't say if it was any overlap or anything. I don't think so. From what my mother has told me, there wasn't any overlap. But from what I know,
if there was any side pieces going on here, it would probably be Lauren's mom.
Yeah, because Auntie Diane was married to Jose.
Ooh, wee! Oh my God. So, okay, so when did Portia get close? When did Portia get close to Lauren?
Now, see, I can't answer that. But all I can tell you was when I was fixing to graduate high school, because we were never close. My DNA donor, because that's what he is. He was a deadbeat. That's the favorite uncle Portia likes to talk about on this show. Her only uncle. Okay. Well. Okay. Wait a minute. What was I fixing? What was I fixing to say? Lost my train of thought.
I said, were they close? Were they close? I said, were they ever close?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Not to my knowledge, no, because when I was when I was fixing to grade high school, I got a call out of the blue from Auntie Diane and my DNA donor. I don't stay in Atlanta. I stay about hour and a half, 2 hours away.
Okay.
They called me, asked me what were my plans. Like, I guess after I graduated, you know, like what was I planning to do? I'm like, I didn't really know. I knew I wasn't going to college right away. So Auntie Diane suggested I move up there. And I thought that was kind of weird because I've never really spent time with them like that. I don't, you know, we've never been close. So she suggested I move up there and, you know, work at the time she had a daycare. And I'll tell you how she got that daycare.
Okay.
She wanted me to move up there and basically get close to Portia and be like sisters because she said Portia didn't have anybody she was close to like that.
Okay.
That's before I didn't know Lauren even existed. I didn't know she had a sister until I started watching RHOBH.
Until what?
I didn't know she had a sister until I started watching RHOBH.
Okay. So by the time she got on the show, though, they were kind of close, right?
I guess.
Ooh,
I guess. I guess you can say that. I guess you can say that.
Whoa.
But and for everyone who thinks that Auntie Diane has a problem with Simon, no.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Dude, what is Gabor when you need him?
I know, right? Because I love Gabor. Well, I love all of you guys. You're very entertaining.
Thank you.
The daycare Auntie Diane had, I remember her mentioning she had 2. My mother said she had 1. But when I talked to her when she was trying to get me to move up there, she mentioned she had 2. Well, she came across those daycares by way of an older gentleman.
Okay, you need to stop. You need to stop right now. Stop. What?
Nope. True story.
No, she don't need to stop. She don't need to stop.
Facts. True story. True story, Sharrell. Listen, you've already said you can see it. Auntie Diane, drop dead gorgeous. Always have been. So unlike Portia, I guess Portia didn't take notes very well because Auntie Diane didn't chase men. She didn't have to. You know, they chased her. They treated her like they would fly her out. Like Auntie Diane was that girl. Her and my mother.
Was she stunningly beautiful, Aunt Diane?
Yes, her and my mother were those girls.
Yeah. Ooh, I mean, listen,
very
are
pretty,
you busy?
Very pretty women.
Lala, are you busy?
No, as you can see, I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here smoking. My baby's asleep.
I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna come back in 15 minutes with Gabor. You have to be my first caller, okay?
Okay, not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay backstage.
Please, I'm gonna wrap this up right now.
Can I just say this though for the record? Like, I'm glad she came on. I'm crushed for what she said because I loved it her.
He loves
better let it go, Perry. let it go, Perry. She's very, very spoiled rotten. She's spoiled rotten. That's no good.
No, let's wrap this up. You have to call back with Gabor. I know he has questions. Please, look, you'll be my first caller. Yes, I'm gonna wrap this up real quick, and then you call back in 10 minutes, okay?
Well, not 10 minutes. Sure, you always say that.
And then I always put my email in the link just in case. But you need to get through, and I'm gonna wrap this up here, okay? Just stay on the line really quickly, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta take 2 more calls and then I'm done. Hold on 1 second. Hi, Val. Can you wrap this up really quickly?
Hey, what's up, Val?
Hey, y'all. Look, I'm just laughing at Perry doing a Perry check a whole 101 class. Perry don't know how to recognize a hoe. Now, let me tell you something. All I want to say about the Manzos, the reason why her kids stand up for her is because she is the money bag. Remember how they had to make her husband stop giving the daughter the gas card because he said she's grown. So the mom is the money card. So that's the reason why they stick with their mama. It's a money card. But girl, y'all go ahead with y'all little juice.
Yeah, you got to call back, Val, for the next video with Gabor.
Okay, anybody can see she was an airhead. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
All right, Val, I heard that.
Did you hear what she said? Hi, Kimberlana, can you wrap it up really quickly?
Really quickly. Okay, so I just want y'all to know, when it comes to Erika and Tom, they have this all planned and all mapped out. Okay, how they're running this whole money scam with these people and taking their money and being able to hold on to it. They got it all figured out. This is the way I'm seeing it. Okay.
Yep. Damn,
so
if I didn't have to wrap this up, I would ask you some serious questions. What will make you think that? Say it really quickly. What make you think?
So really quickly, here's how the scam is going. Okay, you divorce me. I'm gonna deny. I'm gonna get a doctor to say that I lost it. I don't remember nothing. I don't know where nothing at. That's done. Okay, and he can do that because of number one, he's an attorney. All attorneys know doctors that's willing to write whatever they want. Okay, so he got the doctor already in the cut. In other words, waiting for that time to come. Okay, so they did that part of it. Now her job right now is to play the bitter wife. I'm so mad at Tom, I don't and that's what she's doing. That's her role. Okay. No, I'm not sorry for nothing because it's all his fault. Okay, that's what she did. Now the goal is for her to hold on to the finances until
oh Lord.
He'll go into the homes if they need him to for a little while. But we all know that soon as there's only amount of time that the spotlight is going to be on them.
Right.
And then everything has its time to die down. And
look, listen, when the show come on tomorrow, you call back. We're going to go toe-to-toe with Gabor and then dissect your theory. But I got to get off this line right now because we got Lala in the building, okay? Yes. And we want Gabor to talk to her.
Yes, okay.
Right. So let me go ahead and wrap this up.
Bye, baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye, Kimberlana. Thank you. Okay. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel. You do. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone in the panel. You guys know why I'm rushing. Gabor is going to have a field day talking to Lala. I know.
Lala,
so, Lala, I'll be back
when she ended.
Huh?
I told her to stay on the panel while you end the show.
She's gone. We lost her. There she is.
Oh, I'm still on.
All right. Okay.
No.
So you want me to go backstage, Perry?
Yeah, that way you can talk to her backstage, but you can go and end it. And then we can set up the next.
Okay, stay on the line. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Please come back in 15 minutes. This is going to be an amazing conversation.
It's probably 30 minutes. You always tell people that.
Why 15 minutes? No, because I'm just going to go back to back. You want me to set it all up and do all that?
Well, yeah, you have to.
All right, we'll be back in 30 minutes. All right, guys, it's going to be a great conversation with Portia's cousin and Gabor. This is going to be great. All right, thank you. On three, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.